You are either thinking of launching something or accepting an opportunity, heading off in a new direction. Or it could be you did that in October and you're waiting for the results to come back, or you're waiting for your ships to come in, so to speak. It'll be different. Again, that's how these messages work. It'll be different depending on which Libra you are. Now, some of you may have kind of outed a secret of someone else's. That could be maybe you found out that someone was had a skeleton in the closet or was deceiving you, and you called them on it, and now those ships are coming back in. For most of you, this will be a masculine energy, so this could be, and we do have the Two of Cups coming up in reverse. So for many of you, maybe this is an ex-partner or a soon-to-be ex-partner, ex-boyfriend. You've caught someone with their hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. Does not have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a friend or a coworker, somebody that was just doing something sketchy, or lying or attempting to deceive someone. So as November starts, you may have sent this person an email or a text saying, "Hey, I know what you did. I know what you did last summer. I know what you've been up to." And now you're waiting for their response, or you may do that at some point in November. And you should do this, Libra. You should be like, "Hey, this may have worked on other people, but it's not going to work on this guy or gal. You're not going to pull a fast one on me." Now, some of you may be traveling in November, and it may just require a lot of energy for you to kind of get up the gumption to do that. And maybe in North America, or in the States anyway, we have Thanksgiving in November. So maybe some of you are traveling for that. Others of you may just be taking a vacation. Or moving on from something. Rido does not have to be an actual movement. It's a shift or a change, but it can also just be I'm moving on from this situation or this person or this relationship. Because in the Help position, you have the Two of Cups, as I pointed out, in reverse. So this can be a disunion or a divorce or a leaving a relationship behind. And I feel like for many of you, though, you're going to be happy and relieved to do this. Because who likes to be with someone who's deceitful? Or you're leaving a friendship behind, or you're leaving, a family member. You're not going to have anything to do with them anymore, or you're going to limit your association because they're just bad news in some way. And, I feel like for most of you, these energies can always work both ways. So it could be that someone's telling you that you've been deceitful and lying or whatever. But for most of you, I feel like this is you. You've caught someone out, because really the rest of the spread looks pretty good here. But yeah, this could have something to do with the breakup. But actually, if that's the case, this is the best possible thing for you, because, okay, and this is going to be a very specific message for someone out there. Maybe this person had kind of isolated you from your family and friends, and you haven't been able to communicate with your tribe, or be with them, or spend time with them, because you were kind of isolated from them by this person who was possessive or abusive, or kind of a bully. And now that you're moving past that and you're free of that, you're able to go be with your family, go spend time with your family. So, and maybe that's what the travel is. Maybe some of you are like, okay, I'm gonna go home for Thanksgiving for the first time, in a while, because I was with this person who was a real, jerk, and saw any relationships outside of ours as a threat, which is not cool. Number one sign of an abuser, they isolate you. Possessive jealousy is toxic to any relationship. So anybody who, especially if they're jealous of family members, that's weird. That's weird. So Libra, if you're getting out of a situation like that, which is the vibe I'm picking up from some of this, good for you. Run. I wish you would have ran earlier, but it's good you're running now. That's what I love about this Two of Cups card, though, is that she's got the cups. I'm going to turn it up right so you can see. She's got the cups, and she's up here running across the mountain, and he's still climbing. It kind of reminds me of The Princess Bride, that movie when Wesley's scaling the mountain. It's one of my favorite movies. But anyway, a little untraditional for the Two of Cups, but so yeah, in this, you are, instead of like kind of playing and waiting for him to catch you and pursue you, you're like, oh my God, I'm out of here. But anyone who has left your life, Libra, I feel like this maybe has occurred previously. And in November, you're just like, thank God that is done. Thank God I have, my life back, because you've got the rune of joy, and you're going to find joy in family, in nostalgia, in the past, in being with people from your past, being with people, renewing connections from the past. That's really how you are going to get a positive attitude back. And so yeah, any relationships that are ending, whether they are romantic or not, it's a good thing, because it was blocking you in some way, or you were with someone who did not have your best interests at heart. And that's not a good place for anyone to be. There's a new day dawning, but this may all be draining, and I think that's why this Strength card is coming up. It's been draining and taxing on you, so but it's really going to be worth it if you can go and see people and just kind of hang out with family or friends in November to kind of rejuvenate yourself and get your mojo back. Now, what can't be changed in this position, as far as the tarot card, you have Temperance. So, patience is necessary in November, but it's not patience so much with people. It might be for some of you, but I feel like for most of you, it's patience with a situation turning around, or with the new beginning. And, because when we've come out of a situation where, it has been difficult, or it has been, we feel like somebody's taken us for a bit of a ride, or lied to us, or deceived us, we can feel, okay, I just want to get out of this as quickly as possible and get onto something new so I can take my mind off of things. But November is kind of a month, because especially in the States where there is a holiday, and November and December are particularly, they're slower months generally, because people are out of the office. They're on vacation for the holidays. And but that's okay. Enjoy the moment. If you're sitting there thinking the whole time, I just want 2015 to be over, you could miss some opportunities to still get some good times in, because these runes are saying that, get out there, getting out there, being with friends, being with family is what is going to revitalize you. It's probably just the getting there. I don't know about you, but for me, it's when I am tired or feeling particularly drained, it's kind of the getting ready to go somewhere. It's like once you get there, normally you're like, oh, I'm really glad that I did this because I'm having a really great time and I'm seeing people maybe I haven't seen in a long time. It's just the getting ready and the getting there, especially if there's travel involved. But it will be worth it, Libra, in November. I do feel like you need to be around your tribe or people, whether that's family, whether that's friends, a tribe you've created on your own, whatever you need to do. Because you're going to be able to, get strength and rejuvenation from them. And there's a lot of luck around you in groups, or by being around people. And don't let one negative experience or this particular negative experience get you down and kind of, ruin the whole month or color the whole month, because you don't need to do that. Now, by the end of November, I think there will be a period where you're just feeling, maybe after all the travel is done, or after you've been kind of social, maybe forced yourself to be social, you may need a break. You have the Empress card coming up in reverse. So you may be you may be feeling vulnerable. It may come, you may be thinking about, wow, this person took advantage of me. But what you're going to be thinking about is, how can I prevent this from happening again? Is this a pattern? Is this something that has happened to me repeatedly? Or, Libra, is this something you're doing to other people? Is this, because this could be you. Again, In these general readings, the energies can work both ways. So you may be thinking, do I do that? Do I use people? Do I take advantage of them? And if I do, how do I stop it? Do I lie to people? Do I cheat on people? If I do, how can I stop that? But I think for most of you, it was you that was the wronged party. And so at the end of the month, you may just be like trying to figure out, okay, now how do I move past this and, start a new chapter? Or how do I not repeat this pattern? Can this be fixed? Some of you may be trying to patch things up with this person, but with the Two of Cups in reverse that coming up as your help, I feel like for most of you, and again, this is a situation where you want to watch your rising sign or get a personal reading, because it seems like for most of you, this would just be a pattern that would repeat. If somebody's lied to you or cheated on you, they're more than likely going to do it again. If it's you that does this, you're more than likely going to do it again. And that's not doing yourself any favors if you're going around treating people like that. So again, it's a situation where breaking the pattern is going to be the key to new starts. But, I do feel like there's a lot of communication going on, some travel, and actually a lot of happy moments, because you have Wunyo here. So you are going to be having fun with people in your life. So, really, really sap some energy out of that situation. I'm not telling you to be an energy vampire. I actually do not like those people, but you know what I mean. When you're around people and there's good food, and there's good wine, and everybody's laughing and chatting, it's a good feeling. Especially with family or friends, people that get you. So enjoy those moments. Don't get so down in the dumps that you shut everyone out. That would not be the way to handle this energy. So good luck with November, Libra, and I will see you back here in December.